So I assume that most of you guys are in school right now, and I wanted to ask a quick question out of curiosity. What's your guys' most challenging class? I'll just wait a second. You guys can just raise your hand. If you can. Yellow? What is it?
History.
History?
Physics.
Physics? And then B. Alright, so you guys have probably been in school for a while, so you're probably familiar with being away from school and what that's like. Whether it be from sickness or a long family vacation, when you get back from school, you start to notice that you have this work all piled up, and it feels overwhelming at sometimes, right? You start to feel behind, and you feel like you have to put in these extra efforts just in order to catch up with the rest of the class. Now, for me, I felt like that for a majority of my life, but in a different context. For me, it was when it came to the Catholic Church. I'm a little nervy. So growing up, I often felt nervous of kids who came from Christ-centered families. Those who could recite the prayers by heart, those who had traditions that they could do without thinking, and those who also had strong faithful foundation. Meanwhile, I felt like I had to catch up. And with my quiet nature, it made things even harder. Like, for example, when I go to gatherings or Filipino parties, I kind of just be off to the side with my brother, him with his book, me with an iPad or something like that, and then, I don't know, we just be chatting. It's off to the side. But, enough time, I slowly started to become friends with these kids, and later after that, I began to get more curious about what made their spiritual life so strong, and what this MFC community meant to them. So, they allowed me to open up as a person, but also, of course, Christ. From there, I began to pray more, go to church more often, and I surrounded myself with people who encourage my spiritual growth. I've been working on solidifying my identity and my relationship with Jesus Christ. So, quick show of hands, who recognizes the name Kendrick Lamar? Oh, wow.
I wonder what he's doing, Chad.
So for those who don't know, Kendrick Lamar is a rapper, he's an artist, and he's actually one of my favorite artists right now. And in one of his top songs titled Alright, he says this: "But if God got us, then we gonna be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gonna be alright." And so recently, as I started to listen to this song more and more, it kind of reminded me that even when our life has bumps, roadblocks, uncertainties, that God is still in control. I learned that we're going to be okay because God has it all planned out, even when we fully can't see it yet. Looking back, I realized that God never saw me as behind. He was guiding me at my own pace, just as He does for all of us here. I've learned that it's not about how early you start, but how willing you are to seek Him and His love by putting your life in His hands and letting Him take control. If you've ever felt that you're behind in your faith, or you have this feeling of not fitting in, remember that God's timing for you is perfect. He loves you, and His plan is unfolding even if you don't see it. I've learned that no matter where you are in your faith journey, that God's love still stays the same. It's unchanging. Just like Mr. Lamar says, and more importantly, how God promises, if we put our trust in Him, then rest assured, we're going to be all right. Thank you.